So back here, you can see the ditch. Somebody got in it with the tractor there last year and destroyed it. Wonder who that was. So we're doing some digging. You can see she's running pretty good. This was done with a backhoe originally, so it wasn't super great anyway per se, but I'll widen it out some because the backhoe trench, typically the sides will fall in. I've dug one actually with the backhoe myself, and that's what's happening with that even. But these sides, I don't know, typically you want a ditch with pretty good sides in it, which as you can see down there I've done a swell job. Here it might get a little tighter, but I guess we'll see. I'm a little close, not a professional operator, but we'll stick you on here maybe and go for a little turn around. enjoyable about puddled up water breaking through and running like that. But anyway, you see the bushes are all growing in this ditch too, so if I cut this stuff out, it'll also pull the bushes out with it, so we're trimming the bushes too, so it's a win-win that way. There's also a ditch that runs behind me here along the road, so that's going to have to be cut in too along the back section, because that actually is what, well, this wasn't helping obviously, this being backed up so bad, especially right there. But then to cut that ditch into it back along the edge here, or anywhere I guess really, because yeah, but anyway, that's running water. As you can see, it's higher in the ditch than it is actually in this little piece of field. So then that can be brought out through, ditched along from there, right out, so it can all drain there, and hopefully we can solve some of this wet. All right, green grass, growing good. But here's my finished product on my ditch. See a lot of water runs here. I leveled this out as much as I could. That way it'll harrow in fairly decent and level out. I pulled it up from the bottom edge of the ditch so it doesn't roll back down in the ditch. A few big rocks. Have to pick them out because I love doing that so much. You can see here this corner is dry. I did build it up here with a little bit of material I pulled out of the ditch. And putting this swale in it over here, because of course that was lower originally, so cutting that in helped that water get it to this corner and keep it low, versus this was fairly low before, and actually it was higher through here, so the water would all back up and lay through there. So yeah, she's flowing now. Kick that out, I see you got a little bit of a spot. Yeah, nice looking ditch anyway, the sides are pretty good. Hopefully it'll stay good for a while. It was silting up pretty heavy, but now I see it's had some good rain, it washed it out. So. Grass is growing. Soon time to cut after a while. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like this kind of stuff, I guess. Me fooling around. See you on the next one.